finally the curtain closes on the Saints Row saga with Volition. Guys, I have been telling you guys for the longest time now. I don't want to gloat, but all I'm gonna say is if you're frequently warned something's gonna happen, it might as well just happen at this point. Like, people, Saints Row was on a downhill spiral after Saints Row 2, 100%. I don't know whose fault it is. I don't want to cast blame, but we know Volition as of right now, effective immediately, is closed. Was I correct about Saints Row Reboot? Was I correct? Come on now. Was I correct? I don't hear it. Guys, as soon as I said Saints Row Reboot was the finishing point, the finishing, let alone the start of something new. It was the start of the beginning of the end of Volition. And I don't want to say this because I love Volition. Saints Row 1 and 2, best games of all time. Saints Row 3 was getting there, but it fell short. Saints Row 4 was no. I beat the game, wasn't it? Got out of hell. Funny DLC, when it. Saints Row Reboot, didn't even touch. Well, no, I take that back. I did play it. I played for like maybe an hour to get after the tutorial to the main world, and I was like, you know what? I'm done with this crap. So I made it a channel goal. If I get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to be playing Saints Row Reboot regardless of what game's coming out. I'm going to be playing that game. But now we got to see what this thing has to say, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on the Saints Row Volition thing. I don't want to sound like I'm a punk, but I warned you dudes. I warned you, man. Like, come on now. Let's see what Volition had to say in their post, and we'll get on to what we got to do. Oh my god. Oh, I'm a little thing fucked up. Okay, I'll fix that later. Okay, Volition, this is what you guys got to say, and then we'll have some additional notes from VGC. Volition, you see this right here? The Volition team has proudly created world-class entertainment for fans around the globe for 30 years. We've been driven by passion for our community and always worked to deliver joy, surprise, and delight. Yes, you have. This past June, Embrace Group announced a reconstructuring program to strengthen Embracer and maintain its position as the leader in the video game industry. As part of this program, they evaluated strategic and operational goals and made the difficult decision to close Volition effective immediately. Effective immediately. Sorry about that. Gotta say it. You know, had to be done apparently. To help our team, we are working to provide job assistance to help smooth the transition for our Volition family members. We thank you customers and fans around the world and all the love and support over the years. You will always be in our hearts, Volition Games. Guys, it's always sad to see a company close down, especially one noteworthy as Saints Row. But I gotta say it, throughout this time you guys are making bad decisions. Is it a good idea to close you down and give Saints Row IP to a new company, to a new studio, sell it off? I don't know, people, because you guys did a lot of damage. You guys have been doing a lot of damage, man. Like, I'm not gonna go over it again of how I wanted Saints Row to go. That's a me bias. I can say it's a me bias, but it seems like to me whatever you did didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Sorry, but it is what it is. Now let's see what some VGC has. I want to go into these little quotes of what they have to say here. This right here, this on the bottom, this is for additional context. Where is it at? Where is it at? Where is it at? Okay, this right here. Volition originally was formed 30 years ago by Parallax Software Corporation before changing its name to Volition in 1996. The studio was acquired by THQ in 2000, and THQ went bankrupt in 2012. It was then acquired by Koch Media and placed under Deep Silver label. Koch, now as Playon was acquired by Embrace Group in 2018. In its early days, the studio was best known for decent series as well as the Red Faction games. Okay, that right there. People like Red Faction. For some reason, people love and adore Red Faction. Seems like a pretty good game to me, but that's besides the point. So now fast forward, let's go on to this over here. But it was Saints Row series in 2006, Saints Row 2, Saints Row the Third, and Saints Row 4 that became the studio's most popular franchises. In recent years, Volition's output is less critical acclaim. Agents of Mayhem was bad. You know, you guys remember that? Lukewarm response and attempt to reboot the series last year was met with mixed reviews, with scores of 61 and a 65 on the review aggression site Metacritic. Listen, Now that is the official. Now let's see what they actually plan on doing. I don't know, man. I gotta fix this lighting situation. I know I got different monitors set up right now, and I'm looking a bit bright, but that's besides the point. Saints Row. I don't know what made you guys go in that direction to begin with, but we all know, if people don't want to admit it, it was bad choices. It was bad choices. I get fun factor over video games is good and all, but you guys, I don't care what you guys say at this point. Well, you can't say anything because your studio's gone. Sorry about that, but it had to be done. Anyway, you guys, what you guys had to do for the last time, for the final time, if anyone sees this, you have to go back to your pure roots. Be the GTA clone and then develop off of that. It's okay to be called the GTA clone because GTA is getting stale for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? You can be the GTA clone, make a compelling story. Literally, you have to make a good story at this, because this goofy shit, it didn't work. And you saw what happened. Saints Row Reboot was a flop. It was a mess. Just because you can do certain things in video games doesn't mean you should. You know what I'm saying? The goofy factor was too goofy for the game, and you flopped. Bottom line, end of story. You know, we don't need to continue to hash this out all the time. But that's just how it is. That's just how it's gonna be. But you guys do need to realize something. You guys, at this point, you can't make the same mistake, people. You can't. The Saints Row IP is well beloved by people, especially the OG people, not these new gen people. I don't care what you say, but these guys don't know gaming. They don't. And you saw what happened. I know it's good to get new blood, but it's not good to forget your roots. So that's all I gotta say, people. And this is the final video on Saints Row in general until we see some information on a new game, the IP is getting sold, or I get the 2K subs and I'll play Saints Row Reboot. So that is it, people. Saints Row Reboot, you done killed one of my favorite video game companies of all time. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and peace. If there's some more video game content. But one last addendum. If you guys want to take shots at Volition, I say don't be like me and take shots. I have a history with the company. It is what it is. I'm just trying to be civil and just tell you like it is. Unfortunately, the studio had to close down. All right, y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and peace to some more gaming content. Let's say it again. Volition, you guys have been good. I loved you guys. Saints Row 1 and 2, best times of ever. From a Saints Row vet to another. All right, y'all.